So here we are going to start. Let's just start by standing. We'll have our feet, what's known as hip width apart. It's about 4 or 5 inches apart. And then just have your hands down by your side, broaden across your collarbones, stretch across your chest, reach your arms out wide to a T, and spread your fingers wide apart. Then pull your palms backwards just a little bit and then return. So you're just pulling them backwards a little bit and returning. Do it 2 more times. Pull your palms backwards and return. 1 more time, backwards and return. Bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Look to the ceiling, arch your spine. Look into your belly, round your spine. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 2 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Do it 1 more time. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Stay rounded looking in, and then push off your thighs and come to stand up. Lift your shoulders up, back and down. 3 more. Up, back and down. 2 more. Up, back and down. 1 more. Up, back and down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Stay there. I just want to give you the side view. Have the heels of your hands touching so your palms are glued together. Then lift your knuckles away from your body and then return them to your body. Do it 3 more times. Lift away and return. 2 more. Lift away and return. 1 more. Lift away and return. Release your hands down. Lift your right shoulder up, back and down. 3 more. Up, back and down. 2 more. Up, back and down. 1 more. Up, back and down. Do it with your left shoulder. Up, back and down. 3 more. Up, back and down. 2 more. Up, back and down. 1 more. Up, back and down. Reach your right arm to the sky. Bend the elbows to take the arm backwards and down. Do it 3 more times. Up, backwards and down. 2 more. Up, backwards and down. 1 more. Up, backwards and down. Do it with your left arm. Up, backwards and down. 3 more. Up, backwards and down. 2 more. Up, backwards and down. 1 more. Up, backwards and down. Take both arms to the sky. Clasp your hands. Take your hands behind your head. Widen your elbows and lift yourself up and backwards. Get length in the back of your neck, then come straight up. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, go up and back. Exhale, come up. 2 more. Inhale, up and back. Straight up. 1 more. Inhale, go up and back and stay here. Then undo the arms. Reach your arms behind you. It's like you're stretching over a huge rainbow. Then come straight up. Turn your palms forward. Come forward and all the way down. Bend your knees. Then come forward and all the way up. Straighten your legs. Arc backwards. Come forward and down. Bend your knees. Come forward and all the way up and back. Straighten your legs. So go down, your knees bend. Go up, your legs get straight. Do it 2 more times. Go down, your knees bend. Come up, your legs get straight. 1 more time. We'll go down and we'll stay down. Let your hands come outside of your feet on high finger pads. At first, both of your knees are bent. Then straighten only your right leg and take your right arm to the sky. Look up to see your thumb. Lower your right hand down and bend your right knee. Lift your right arm up and straighten your right leg. So the hand comes down, the knee bends. The arm comes up, the leg straightens. Do it 1 more time, going down and going up. Stay here, you're in a twist. Lower this hand down, bend your knee. At first, both knees are bent. Then straighten only your left leg. Take your left arm out to the side and up to the sky. Lower the hand, bend the knee. Do it 3 more times. Straighten the leg, the arm comes up. Bend the knee, the hand comes down. Do it 2 more times. Lifting and lowering. 1 more time, lifting. Stay here. Look up to see your thumb. On an exhale, lower this hand down, bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs, push off your thighs, come to stand up. Lift your shoulders up, back, and down. 3 more. Up, back, and down. 2 more. Up, back, and down. 1 more. Up, back, and down. Tilt your head to the right. Take your right hand high above your left temple. Give a tug. Take your left hand to your left shoulder. Give a tug. The 2 elbows are pulling away from each other down towards the ground. Come back up, release your hands. Tilt your head to your left. Take your left hand high above your right temple. Take your right hand to your right shoulder. Give a tug with these hands as the elbows pull away from each other down towards the ground. Then come back up, release your hands. Turn and look to your right, return to center. Turn and look to your left, return to center. Drop your chin to your chest and trace your collarbone over to the right, down through center, over to the left, down through center. Pick your head up. Bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Look to the ceiling, arch your spine. Look into your belly, round your spine. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Take your hands to high finger pads outside of your feet. You're in a forward bend. Drop your head and straighten your legs as best you can. Then bend your knees and step your right leg far back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and then reach your arms to the sky. Keep your arms to the sky. Your front knee is bent and your back leg is straight. Then bring your torso and arms parallel to the ground and rise back up. Do it 3 more times. Coming forward and up. Do it 2 more times. Coming forward and up. Do it 1 more time. Coming forward and up. Let's step the back foot forward. The feet are apart. The knees are bent. This is a chair pose with the feet apart. Then take your hands to prayer and take your prayer hands in front of your heart. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Right ankle, left thigh. Just coming forward. Breathe here. Let's do that right foot again. Step it down. The knees are bent. Step it across. So the foot comes down and across. 1 more. Down and across. Stay here. Breathe here. Let's step the foot down. The knees are bent. Let's take the left foot across the right thigh. Sit down low into this. And then step the foot down. The knees are bent. Do it again. The left foot comes across and down. 2 more. Across and down. 1 more. Across. Stay across. Hold here. Breathe here. Then step the foot down. The knees are bent. Reach your arms to the sky. Take your right leg far behind you. Your back to that lunge. Take your back knee down to the ground. Point your back foot. Take your hands down to frame your front foot. Pull your hips backwards. Your front leg gets straight. And then rebend it. 3 more. Pull backwards and come forward. 2 more. Pull backwards and come forward. 1 more. Pull backwards, but slide your left foot forward so that your left sole of the foot gets exposed. You're flexing your left foot. You're tugging your toes towards your nose. Breathe here. This is what's called a runner stretch. You're stretching your left hamstring. You're lengthening the left hamstring, the back of your left thigh, the whole back of your left leg. Rebend the left knee. The sole of the foot comes down. The knee is bent. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Walk your back foot forward. The feet land 2 fist width and parallel. Your hands are outside of your feet on high finger pads. Straighten your legs and bend them. 3 more. Straighten and bend. 2 more. Straighten and bend. 1 more. Straighten. Keep the legs straight. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the sides and down to the ground. Inhale, lift yourself to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and all the way down. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Lift yourself to a flat back tabletop, then fold over. Bend your knees and then straighten as best you can. 3 more, bend and straighten. 2 more, bend and straighten. 1 more, bend and straighten. Bend your knees and step your left leg far back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Keep your arms by your ears and the arms straight, but come forward parallel to the ground and then come back up. 3 more times, going down and up. 2 more, going down and up. 1 more, going down and up. Stay lifted. Walk your back foot forward. Your knees are bent. Your feet are apart. You're in a chair pose. Take your hands to high prayer. Take your prayer hands in front of your heart. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Then step the foot down. Both knees are bent. So we're crossing the left ankle over and then step the foot down. 2 more, cross and release. 1 more, let's stay with the ankle crossed and sit down low into this. Breathe here. Then return the left foot down, the knees are bent. Let's do it the right ankle over the left thigh and step the foot down. 3 more, across and down. 2 more, across and down. 1 more, stay across, linger. Then step the foot down. Keep your knees bent. Take the arms straight up to the sky. Step your left leg far back behind. Your torso comes upright. Descend your back knee down to the mat. Point your back foot. Take your hands forward and down to high finger pads. Start to straighten your front leg as your hips pull backwards and rebend. 3 more, pull your hips backwards and rebend. 2 more, pull your hips backwards and rebend. 1 more, pull your hips backwards, stay backwards. Slide your right foot forward and then flex your foot so your right sole of the foot is exposed. Your toes are pulling up towards the sky and pulling back towards your nose. So you're getting a stretch for this whole back of the right leg, your whole hamstring, as your hips pull backwards and your heart reaches forward. You might even bend your elbows to point backwards. See if you can get the pinky side of your foot to pull back faster than the big toe side. So you're pulling back faster with the pinky toe side of the foot. Breathe here. Rebend your front knee, the right sole of the foot comes down. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Walk your back foot forward, your feet land 2 fists width apart. Your knees are bent. Put your hands on your thighs. Push off your thighs, come to stand up. Take your right arm to the ceiling and then tap your right hand to your upper back. Take your left hand overhead to hold on to your right elbow. Lift yourself up and over to your left, then come straight up. Do it 3 more times, over to the left and up. 2 more, over to the left and up. 1 more, stretch over to the left and stay stretching to the left. Breathe here. Look up towards the right. Look down towards the left. Look straight ahead and rise up. Release your hands. Take your left hand to the sky. Tap your left hand to your upper back. Take your right hand overhead to hold your left elbow. Lift yourself up and over to the right and then come up. 3 more. Go to the right and come up. 2 more. Go to the right and come up. 1 more. Go to the right. Look up towards the left elbow. Then look down towards the right pinky toe. Then look straight ahead and come up. Reach your arms up, lower your hands down by your side. Bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Pull your butt backwards. Reach your arms forward and up. Your hands are shoulder distance apart. Your palms are facing each other. Pull your butt back. Just stay here. You're lingering here. From here, lower your hands down, but keep your butt lifted, and then turn your palms backwards and bring your torso parallel to the ground and your arms parallel to the ground. Your palms are face up. Lift your arms up 1 inch higher than your hips, and then lift your heels up. So you're in what's called a skier's pose. Your heels are lifted. Try not to grip your toes. In fact, lengthen and widen your toes. Let's alternate going from the skier pose back to chair pose. So your heels come down and your arms and torso come up. Let's do it 3 more times. So we're coming to skier pose with the arms backwards and the heels lifted, and then chair pose. Let's do it 2 more times. So we'll lift the heels, the arms go behind. We'll lower the heels, the arms come up. Do it 1 more time. Folding forward, your heels come up with the arms reaching behind. Then return to chair pose. Let's stay in chair pose and just lift the heels and lower the heels. 7, lower, 6, lower, 5, lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1. Keep the heels lifted, stay here, breathe here. Let's see if we can hold this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your heels, take your hands to your thighs, take your hands outside of your feet, drop your head, straighten your legs. As you drop your head, you're relaxing your head and your neck. Shake your head, no. Then shake your head, yes. Then let your head and neck go and find stillness. Inhale, lift yourself to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Take your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Bend your back knee and then straighten. 3 more, bend and straighten. 2 more, bend and straighten. 1 more, bend and straighten. Then take your back knee into your chest and go back to that lunge. 3 more, in and lunge. 2 more, in and lunge. 1 more, in. Let's stay here. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Fold forward. Your right leg goes behind you. It's off the ground. You're going to straighten your right leg. You're in a warrior 3. Then come back up with the knee into the chest, the arms up. We'll do it 3 more times. We're going into that warrior 3 with the leg off the ground and then coming up. Do it 2 more times. Coming forward, the leg gets straight off the ground, and then we're coming up. 1 more. Let's go to that warrior 3 and hold warrior 3. We'll come out to a warrior 2. You're going all the way backwards. You're opening your hips, opening your arms wide apart. Straighten your front leg. Send your hips backwards, torso forward. Left hand goes below the left knee. The right arm goes up to the ceiling. Look up to see your thumb. You're in a triangle pose. Bend your front knee, come back to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Shape shift to a warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Lift your back heel and pivot. You're in a high lunge. Step your back foot forward. You're in a chair pose at the front of the mat. Take your hands outside of your feet. Drop your head and straighten your legs as best you can. And then rebend them. 3 more, straighten and bend. 2 more, straighten and bend. 1 more, straighten and bend. Keep your knees bent. Reach your arms forward and reach your arms up. Here we are in chair. Let's go to a skier's pose. We'll lift our heels, reach the arms behind. Our torso will come parallel to the ground. The arms are reaching backwards. They'll lift 1 inch higher than the hips, and the palms are face up. Let's alternate. Go to chair with the heels down and the arms up, And then go to skier with the torso forward and the arms behind, the heels lifted. Do it 2 more times, coming to chair and skier's pose. 1 more time, chair and skier's pose. Now keep your heels lifted, but reach your arms forward and up. We're in chair with the heels lifted. Let's lower the heels 1 time and lift them. Lower them 2 and lift. Lower them 3 and lift. Lower 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, keep your heels lifted. See if you can lower your butt and pull your butt backwards. Lower your heels, lower your hands outside of your feet. Drop your head and straighten your legs as best you can. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Take your hands forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Take your hands to high prayer and then prayer hands in front of your heart. Bend your back knee and straighten it. 3 more, bend and straighten. 2 more, bend and straighten. 1 more, bend and straighten. Take your back knee into your chest and then take it backwards to that lunge. 3 more, go in and back. 2 more, in and back. 1 more, in, stay in, reach your arms up. Come to a warrior 3 where your torso and left leg are parallel to the ground. The foot is off the ground. Go back up with the knee into the chest. We'll do it 3 more times. Warrior 3, knee in. 2 more, warrior 3, knee in. 1 more, let's go to a warrior 3 and hold this warrior 3. We'll come out to a warrior 2. Your arms go wide, your feet go wide. Straighten your front leg, send the hips backwards, torso forward, right hand, right leg, left arm to the ceiling. You're in a triangle pose. Look up to see your thumb. You're spreading energy across your chest, opening up. Let's come back to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Shape shift to warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Lift your back heel and pivot. You're in a high lunge. Walk your back foot forward. You're in a chair pose. Take your hands outside of your feet. Inhale, lift yourself to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward. Your arms go out to the side and all the way down. Let's put those 2 series together. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Fold forward, 4, up. Fold forward, 3, up. Fold forward, 2, up. Fold forward, 1, up. Walk your back foot forward. That same right leg goes backwards. So it's forward and backwards. Do it 2 more times. Forward and backwards. 1 more. Step it forward. Stay here. Take your hands to high prayer, prayer in front of your heart. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh. Step it down. 3 more. Across and down. 2 more. Across and down. 1 more. Across and down. Left foot over the right thigh. Across and down. 3 more. Across and down. 2 more. Across and down. 1 more. Across and down. Take your arms to the sky. Right leg goes long back behind. You're in a high lunge. Bend your back knee and take the knee down to the ground. Point your back foot. Arc backwards. Stretch here. It's not only a stretch for your torso, front body, and back body. It's a stretch for the right hip flexor, the whole top of your right thigh. Lower your hands forward and down to high finger pads. Straighten your front leg and rebend it. 3 more, straighten and bend. 2 more, straighten and bend. 1 more, straighten. Keep the front leg straight. Slide your left foot forward so you can flip the toes towards the sky. The left sole of your foot is exposed. You're flexing the foot. Tug your toes back towards your nose as you linger with this stretch for your whole left hamstring. Rebend your left knee, stepping the left sole of the foot down. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Walk your back foot forward. Come up with your arms. You're in a chair pose. Come to skier's pose with your torso parallel to the ground and your arms reaching backwards, palms up. Lift your heels up. And then return to a chair pose. Step your right leg long back behind. You're in a high lunge. Take your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Bend your back knee and straighten. 3 more, bend and straighten. 2 more, bend and straighten. 1 more, bend and straighten. Take the back, let's reach the arms up. Take the back knee into the chest and then go back. 3 more, go in and back. 2 more, go in and back. 1 more, stay in. Come to a warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Open out to a warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten your front leg, hips backwards, torso forward. Left hand, left leg. Right arm to the ceiling, triangle. Return to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Shape shift to warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Lift your back heel and pivot. You're in a high lunge. Step to chair at the front of the mat. Take your hands outside of your feet. Drop your head, straighten your legs. Inhale, lift to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, lift to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Let's do those series on the second side. Left leg goes long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Fold forward, parallel to the ground, and then come back up. 3 more. Fold forward and up. 2 more. Fold forward and up. 1 more. Fold forward and up. Step your back foot forward. You're in chair. Left leg goes backwards. 3 more times. Forward and back. 2 more. Forward and back. 1 more. Step it forward. Stay forward. Take your hands to high prayer. Prayer in front of your heart. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Then step the foot down. 3 more. Cross and down. 2 more. Cross and down. 1 more. Cross and down. Do it with the right foot. Across and down. 3 more. Across and down. 2 more. Across and down. 1 more. Across and down. Reach your arms up. Step your left leg far back behind. You're in a high lunge. Descend your back knee to the ground. You're in a low lunge. Point your back foot. Lean backwards. Breathe here. Stretch here. Stay where you are. It's like you're leaning over a huge beach ball behind you. You're stretching the top of the left hip flexor. Go forward and down to high finger pads. Tug your hips backwards to straighten your front leg and rebend. 3 more. Backwards and bend. 2 more. Backwards and bend. 1 more. Stay with your hips backwards and the front leg straight. Slide your right foot forward so you can flex your right foot. The sole of the foot is exposed. Tug the pinky side of the foot back faster than the big toe side. Breathe here, spreading your toes wide apart. It's a stretch for this whole right hamstring. Rebend the front knee, the sole of the foot comes down, tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. You're in a low lunge. We're gonna go all the way to chair pose. Your arms come up, your back foot steps forward. You're in a chair pose. Let's go to steer's pose. Bring your torso and arms parallel to the ground, the arms behind you, palms up, lift your heels up. Return to chair pose. Step your left leg far back behind. You're in a high lunge. Take your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Take your back knee into the chest and then go back to a lunge. 3 more. Go in and back. 2 more. In and back. 1 more. In. Reach your arms up. Come to a warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. We're coming out to a warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. We'll straighten the front leg, hips backwards, torso forward, right hand, right leg, left arm to the ceiling. You're in a triangle pose. Come back up to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Shape shift to warrior 1. Lift your back heel, you're in a high lunge. Step your back foot forward, you're in a chair pose. Take your hands to high prayer. Take your prayer hands in front of your heart. See that your thumbs are touching your sternum, the bony portion of your chest, to give you a lift to your heart, a reminder to live courageously. Pull your butt backwards. You're sitting down low. Breathe here. Release your hands outside of your hips. Come to stand up nice and tall. Bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs. Look to the ceiling, arch your spine. Look into your belly, round your spine. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Take your hands outside of your feet. Drop your head, straighten your legs as best you can. Let your head and your neck go. You're stretching your legs. Breathe here. Inhale, come up to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Take your hands to high prayer. Lower your prayer hands to your third eye, that your thumbs are touching your forehead. So by gently having the thumbs pressing in on the forehead, we're activating our creativity. Then keep your hands together and lower your thumbs to your sternum, the bony portion of your chest, giving you a lift to your heart, activating our kindness. Then release your hands down. I hope you enjoyed this morning stretch. Again, my name is Marissa.